Shop Mattress Firm's best sale of the year.
Now live on streaming video, KDWB's Dave Ryan Show is now on YouTube every morning starting at 7 a.m. Just search Dave Ryan TV.
And thank you for being here on KDWB. Everybody is back. Vaughn was at a radio convention. A bunch of if they were in Austin, Texas.
Yes.
And so the amount of people walking out on their bills and not tipping went up drastically with this DJ convention. So if you worked at Texas Roadhouse and the bill got walked out on, that was Vaughn and a bunch of DJs.
Pretty much. There was we did like this. It's called Battle of the Bits, where we all just share different radio bits and stuff, and the prize is $1,000. And so there were some good ideas, but everybody was mad because the person that won was somebody that definitely didn't need $1,000. We're like, oh,
some rich DJ,
probably
Kevin Ralston.
No, not him. He's cool.
Okay,
I think it was Bert Wise was his name.
Oh,
no.
Bert
is so.
These are all inside jokes.
Yeah,
Bert is a good friend of ours.
Bert is the best.
Yeah, I don't want word to get back to Bert. They were making fun of you on the radio.
Bert is so
we love you, Bert.
You're listening and you're confused. Same.
Yeah, these are inside jokes.
Who's Bert? Who's Bert? Bert and Ernie?
No.
I love Bert and Ernie.
Bert's a big deal down in Hotlanta. Yes. But we're all back. Got back from Sturgis. You want to see my pictures, including Susan's cigarette earrings. Let me tell you, the neighbor loaned Susan cigarette earrings. I don't know why. Susan doesn't smoke and never has. She could not walk anywhere without, it was like I was standing next to Miley Cyrus, and everybody had to notice, oh my God, look at those. Oh my God. So go see the pictures on Instagram, Dave Ryan, KDWB.
I went out to the North Loop on Friday night, and I don't know why, but I was on one looking for a cig because I had a few drinks.
What?
Yeah,
Serious?
me and one other girl I was with was like, I kind of want a cigarette. And I was like, you know what? I kind of do too.
What?
And so we ended up finding one eventually. And then the next
on the ground?
We did ask around because it was only vapes. It was like vape. But I smoked like half a cig. And then the next day I felt disgusting. I was like, never again. I had like half of one. Okay. I shared it with this girl, and honestly, she probably had more than me. But let me tell you a story about what happened as I'm going downtown for the evening. I take an Uber downtown as a responsible human who's having cocktails, and I get in the car, and I can just get the vibe right away that this guy is looking at me in a bit of a sexual way. The driver is. So I'm doing the friendly conversation of how's your night, whatever. And then I go to scrolling on my phone and just getting the ride over with. He wants to keep talking though. And I'm like, okay, great. And so out of nowhere, he goes, so I have to say, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Oh,
and I was like, oh, thank you. Doing the kind, laughing, uncomfortable smile. And then he started asking me how I look the way I look. What do I do? I must work out. I must do this. I must do that and whatever. And then he asked me how old I was, all of these personal questions. And then he was like, yeah, I would love to take you out downtown sometime. But I'm sure you have a boyfriend or something. And I was like, yeah, I do. I have a boyfriend. And it was so uncomfortable. And I just get so frustrated because that is such an unfortunate situation to be in, male or female, where you're in someone's car and they're hitting on you. And you're like, you're to
trapped.
Be nice because there's nothing else
you can't
I can
do. You can't go anywhere. Yeah.
So anyways, I'm going to report this person, and I'm going to wait a couple weeks, to be honest, only because I'm a little nervous that he knows where I live. And I don't want this story to align with I remember picking this girl up.
Yeah.
And she just reported me. But I'm going to report him because I don't want another woman to go through what I went through.
Yeah.
Which is being very uncomfortable and me having to text a bunch of people, right? While he's talking to me, hey, my Uber driver's being really creepy.
Yeah.
Just giving you a forewarning.
I don't know why guys don't understand that telling a beautiful woman how beautiful she is never going to make her go, oh, nobody's ever told me that.
What's your name?
She's
Want
been
my
told
number?
that a million times. It's probably annoying. And guys should know better and be more thoughtful than to hit on somebody that's not in a situation where you want to get hit on. You know?
Yeah. As I'm trapped in your car and we're going 70 down a highway to get to downtown. It's no, this is...
I'm going to guess this guy probably is the kind of guy that doesn't have a lot of respect for women, doesn't really know boundaries with women, and probably doesn't treat women that well.
Yeah.
That's what my guess is. Because he thinks that women should bow to him.
I would guess that too.
On a much lighter note, shout out to Katie S. on her 40th birthday. She's been listening forever. She listens on the Minnesota Goodbye. Love you long time from BFF Sarah. See you tonight to let her win games at Dave & Buster's. Oh, that's cool.
Cute.
I want to go. Also, River Road Coffee is a mobile coffee trailer in western Wisconsin. They need a shout out because they absolutely crushed it working to the Pierce County Fair this weekend. Okay?
Nice.
I love that.
Heck yeah.
Also, Samantha getting married this weekend. So congratulations. I'm going to give a shout out to Shannon, who watched my dog Bernie over the week or the week of Sturgis. And I think it went well. Shannon's too polite to tell me if it didn't go really well. I know he
ate
kept
half her furniture.
Right, exactly. He ate the couch, but he was great.
Yeah, he was so nice.
I know he barked all night a couple of times, but then they got him settled in a little bit. But the good news is Susan, my wife, was worried that Bernie would not remember us when he got home.
Yeah.
Oh, he saw his daddy and he was so happy.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah.
That's what I was worried about. Because we dropped Ava off at like a sitter and we were like, oh, she's going to forget us because she left us no problem. And then she saw us and she was a little like, huh? And then we got home and she was still like looking around, but then she crawled right back into the couch with us and cuddled.
Little Ava. We love
So
our dogs.
good.
All right. It is KDWB. We were going to do the Think Fast, but run a little bit late. We'll be back in a second. We're going to do Think Fast in just a second. You get to play along too. But I want to ask you this question. Where do we have this audio clip?
T2.
Okay, let me find this for you. I'm going to play something for you, and then I want you to tell me which side would you come down on.
Would you rather follow your head and marry someone that you know you should be with? Someone who's loyal, generous, kind, respectful, all the things. But every time you're with them, your heart aches for something more. Or follow your heart and marry someone that lights your heart on fire, but you know that there's a chance they could break it at any second.
They're both bad. Honestly, they're both bad. One is the safe choice. One is the one that you really love. But you don't want to be in a marriage where you're thinking about somebody else the entire time.
Right.
What do you think? Maybe you've been in either of those situations. We'll talk about that. We got a lot coming up, including Tate McRae tickets. We're going to be nonstop, no, just solid content. Solid content. No commercials when we come right back. Nothing but content on KDWB.
101.3
KDWB.
Not going to be the best air quality out there today because the wildfire smoke is drifting back into the Twin Cities area, but it is going to be partly sunny with a high of 83, and tomorrow partly sunny, a high of 81.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell.
If you want way more food for way less dollars, you've got it with Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. From classics to favorites to new items like the crispy chicken burrito. Get more for less. Only at Taco Bell. At participating stores, which vary. Limited time. Drinks exclude freezes. Tax extra.
I'm going to try to train my dog Bernie to wipe his paws like we wipe our feet before he comes in, because we'll head over to Lake Minnewaska Regional Park, and we love it, but there's a lot of mud in the trails. That's why I call Zero Res to get all that taken care of. Shout out to Zero Res. If it's been a while since your last deep clean, this is the time. Back to school, National Pet Month, end of summer. It all comes together to make it the perfect time to get your entire home Zero Resified from Minnesota's ultimate carpet cleaner. Here's the deal. Ask for the KDWB special. You'll get 3 rooms of carpet cleaned starting at just $149. That's $124 plus a $25 service fee. You can also take 15% off pet odor treatments and $50 off of air duct cleaning as well. Schedule your appointment at zeroresminnesota.com or just call them 952-ZERO-RES, but make sure you ask for that KDWB special. Zero Res, spell it backward or forward, it spells the same.
KDWB-FM, Richfield, Minneapolis, St. Paul, an iHeartRadio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Hey, Top Dog, I just got into an accident. I heard if I call you, it's top dollar. I heard you play no games. Any accident, big or small, life or death, you play no games. It's TopDogLaw.com.
Parents, are your teens good with money? No. Switch to Huntington Bank and let's teach them. They get their own card, which they can add to their digital wallet, and you can monitor and set spending limits. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
You want to see basketball played the way it's supposed to be? Well, check out Ice Cube's Big 3 all summer long. Fast, physical, and fun. Catch the best professional 3-on-3 players in the world live every weekend on CBS and Vice.
Hey, Safe Ryan, there is a reason that Livia is #1 again and again. I followed Livia's personalized nutrition plan, and the results speak for themselves. And what I love is that Livia offers multiple options to succeed, including GLP-1 medications. I chose the Livia Nutrition Program. Great results. Lost 20 pounds. I've kept it off. So whether you're looking for medical weight loss, expert nutrition guidance, or both, Livia designs a personalized plan just for you. No wonder they've been voted Minnesota's best in weight loss 5 years in a row. Livia.com.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing a lawyer, but getting some guy who just watches courtroom dramas.
How does the defendant plead?
Guilty. Wait, what? Also, objection.
You object to what?
Erroneous.
Counsel, approach the bench.
Hey, can I get a whack at the gavel?
You wouldn't settle for just any lawyer, so don't settle for just any insurance. Get the real deal with State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Minnesota Vikings training camp is back. Join the Minnesota Vikings at Twin Cities Orthopedics Performance Center for the 2025 Vikings training camp presented by Omni Viking Lakes. Lots of activities, including the Family Fun Zone.
If you take me to Walmart, then you're not my dad. If you take me to Walmart, then you're not my dad. H-O-L-L-I-S-T-E-R, yeah. H-O-L-L-I-S-T-E-R. There's a store, Dad, down at the mall, and you can smell it from way down the hall, 'cause they spray stuff on all their clothes down at Hollister. Oh, spend it, Hollister. Hollister, Hollister, down at Hollister. Hollister, Hollister. All their clothes are super cute, tees and tanks and camis too. Mom, can I please have a few bucks so I don't look like you? Employees all drink Caribou, either that or Jamba Juice. Take me, I'll be nice to you. All the gay guys shop there too. American Eagles over with, they're just so 2006. You can go but don't come in, 'cause you're so embarrassing. Me and my friends buy their clothes, then we grab our camera phones, strike an inappropriate pose and put the pictures on MySpace. Hollister, 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 down at Hollister. Hollister, Hollister.
Oh my God, Allison, give me a break. We're on a beer budget, you got champagne taste. I'm taking you to Penny's and then over to Pomida. You ain't wearing clothes that show off your booty. If you want to go to college, then you better well acknowledge that we gotta save some money. So what's wrong with dressing funny? I don't want to make you mad, but Walmart really ain't that bad.
If you take me to Walmart, then you're not my dad. Dad, can you give me $150?
What do you need $150 for?
I'm going to Hollister.
Hollister? They got great stuff down at Kmart. We're getting in the car. We're going to Kmart. Let's go.
Kmart? Just give me your wallet.
Glen, 169 slow northbound from Highway 101 to Old Shakopee. Roadwork delays, Highway 212 eastbound from Highway 5 to Prairie Center. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Get fired up, y'all. Season 2 of Good Game with Sarah Spain is underway. And we just welcomed one of my favorite people, an incomparable soccer icon, Megan Rapinoe, to the show. Take a listen.
Sue and I were like riding the Lime bikes the other day, and we're like, whee! Like, this is unbelievable. People ride bikes because it's fun.
We've got more incredible guests like Megan in store, plus news of the day and more. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Good Game with Sarah Spain, and listen now.
Hear the Dave Ryan Show on the radio, on the iHeartRadio app, and watch on YouTube. Dave Ryan TV from KDWB.
You can win Tate McRae tickets later this hour. It's nonstop commercial free. And then I got to tell you about a scam that my wife Susan fell for. And she's like all excited about this. And I'm going, wait, this sounds kind of fishy. So we're driving in the RV, and I had her look it up, and it's like, yeah, it's a scam. But it was easy to fall for, and it deals with our dog, Bernie. So we'll cover that in a little bit. Vaughn also threw his girlfriend Alyssa's cell phone in the pool when they were down.
Yeah, what happened?
I guess you were drunk, or you were fighting with some guy. You threw the phone at this guy. What happened? How'd you drop the phone in the pool?
It was just, we were in the pool. I maybe had like a couple of drinks in me, but we were going from one end of the pool to the other, and her phone was in the towel, and I didn't know. So I went to go carry the towel, and I literally whoosh, like flipped the towel open, and the phone flew in. And then I'm like, and it went to the bottom of the pool. And she's like, should we go get rice? That is the last thing you're supposed to do. That rice thing.
It's a myth, yeah.
It's such
Oh my gosh, it worked for me all the time in college. I
No.
always was dropping my phone into drinks or
That's
toilets or
not
something.
an excuse. A toilet.
In a toilet.
Yeah, because you'd have it in your back pocket and you take your pants down to go pee, and then you were like, oh, there goes my phone.
Our pockets are
shallow.
So I dropped her phone in the pool at the bottom, and I took the SIM card out. It's fine now. I think the front camera is the only thing that doesn't work, which better than nothing, because I don't have money to buy her a new phone.
I was going to say, are you going to get her a new one?
Hell no. Well, no, it's fine now.
Well, yeah, it works. Susan swears that iPhones now are waterproof, and I'm like, I'm not going to try that. Are they waterproof?
They say they're water resistant, which I don't know what the difference is necessarily.
Means if they get wet, it won't like glitch. But if it's submerged in water, I'm sure that's still bad.
Pretty much
for
it, yeah.
Yeah, there's ports in there.
Got to give a birthday shout out to Jessica, 43 years old today. She says we have the family on an RV trip listening in Park Rapids this morning. Happy birthday, Jessica, 43 years old today. Let's play a little Think Fast. Bailey is hosting today. Who would you like to compete against, Bailey?
How about Dave and Vaunt?
Okay, let's
Since
do
you
it.
guys were gone, you got to use your brains now. Okay.
Here we go.
This is category called starts and ends. So I'm going to give you the letter it starts with and the letter it ends with, and you're just going to tell me a word. Okay?
Yep.
So here is your first one. This word starts with a Y and ends in an S.
Yes.
Point for Vaunt.
Wow. Okay. I was stumped. I was thinking W. Okay.
Huh? Okay. This word starts with a D and ends with a G.
Dog.
Yep.
Wow.
Vaunt with 2 points.
Come on. You're a little rusty
I'm
for
thinking too
being
hard.
off for a week.
I know.
This word starts with an L and ends with an E.
Lie.
Okay, that's a tie.
Yeah.
Holy cannoli. Wow. All right. This word starts with an F and ends with a T.
Fat.
All right. Went with that. This word starts with an H and ends with a Y.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Dave is on the board. This word starts with an N and ends with a D.
Nod.
No, I was going to say nerd.
Nod. Dave has 2. Vaunt has 3 so far. We only have a couple left of starts and ends. This word starts with an S and ends with an S.
Sass.
Sass.
Oh, very
Nice.
good.
That's a good
Wow.
one. I like that. Okay. And finally, starts and ends. This word starts with a C and ends with a P.
Cap.
Okay.
Shout out Katie Cap.
Shout out Katie Cap. All right. That is that category of starts and ends. Thank you. These are now all words that start with the letter B, as in baby beluga. Letter B here. Okay. A dessert.
Baked Alaska.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Baked Alaska. Fancy.
It's the only time that ever gets brought up is
I know.
somehow on Think Fast.
Yep. What is Baked Alaska?
I
have
don't
no idea.
know.
I looked it up last time this happened too.
Well, we're tied 4-4 right now. Again, these are words that start with the letter B. A body part.
Bone.
Bone. All right, I'll take bone. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bet you will.
All right, words that start with the letter B. A popular travel destination.
Bora Bora.
Bora Bora.
Wow.
Very nice. Okay, Vaunt, this is game point for you. You have 6.
Yep.
Dave, you have 4. You're still in the game. You're still in. This is a topping for pizza.
Buffalo chicken.
Bacon.
I'll give you buffalo chicken,
Okay,
Vaughn. I
he
feel like
wins.
that's a winner. So Vaunt wins.
Fastest round ever.
Yeah, it was really fast. You guys are thinking on all cylinders here.
Ooh.
Here's a handful for you at home. This is, again, starts with the letter B. A class in school. David?
Biology.
Biology. That's good. Very nice. All right, again, starts with letter B. An animal. Font leak.
Baby beluga. Is that an animal?
Yeah, it is a,
Okay.
yeah, or it's just a beluga.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, finally, words that start with the letter B. A word to describe Dave. Jenny?
Bitch.
There you go. Hey, and that's Think Fast.
I was thinking best.
I was going to say big old bitch.
Big. Oh, wow.
You had to make it about his weight, didn't you, Vaughn?
Oh, God, cancel me.
Let me tell you something. Your boy went crazy out in Sturgis.
This is my favorite when Dave comes back from vacation.
Yeah. We stopped at a place called the Sugar Shack because we were in a hailstorm. So we're riding through the hills out in Sturgis, and it starts to rain. Okay, well, rain sucks. Now it starts to hail. So we had to pull over immediately. There was a bar that showed up. It's the Sugar Shack. Best burgers in the Black Hills.
Nice.
Your boy had something like a sauerkraut burger, which was like, they couldn't even count the number of calories in this thing, but it was so good.
It was worth every bite.
Worth every bite.
Nom, nom, nom.
So also shout out to Anita because we had her pizza that she gave us. What was it called again?
Oh, yeah, the Chicago home run.
Home run pizza, something like that.
Vaughn still has mine. He should bring that in.
You should remind me.
Does he still have it, or has he ate it
He doesn't have it.
Or did he eat it?
Does not have it. All right, what do you think of this? I'm going to play this clip for you. You tell me, what would you rather have?
Would you rather follow your head and marry someone that you know you should be with? Someone who's loyal, generous, kind, respectful, all the things.
Boring.
But every time you're with them, your heart aches for something more. Or follow your heart and marry someone that lights your heart on fire, but you know that there's a chance they could break it at any second.
They both sound bad. Honestly, what a horrible person. The first person is a wonderful person, but they're boring. You're thinking about somebody else the entire time, like Troy, okay? You're with Bob, but you keep thinking of Troy the entire time.
Yeah.
Or you're with somebody who is such a flake that they could drop you at any time. Jenny?
I mean, if I had to choose one of the two, and I don't get to choose like the perfect match in the in between.
No, you had to choose.
I'd probably risk it for the person who could probably break my heart at some point, because I don't want to be with someone and always be thinking about someone else.
100%.
Never.
See, I think I would go with the first person, because then at least I'm like experiencing some like love and respect. But with the second person, like you said, Dave, they could flake at any time. So if I'm worried about them flaking at any time, even if it's like fiery and wonderful, I'd rather have some kind of stability and safety in the first person.
You think that until you have that, and then you're like,
and then you're
well, I don't have anything right now.
I look at it differently. I feel like I'm in the second situation, because anybody that you're with, as much as they light your heart on fire, they could drop you at any second. So I'm going with the second one, because I feel like I'm in that situation.
No, really?
I don't think Alyssa would drop me.
Well, no, you're not like worried about it, though.
I'm not worried about it, but it could happen.
Oh, sure.
Well, it could happen with anything.
Any
really
relationship,
can.
yeah. Which one are you in right now as you're listening to the show? Are you in the perfect relationship that's in the middle? And I hope you are. Or are you in the one where it's like you're with somebody and it's like, I sure miss Troy.
He's hot.
Or, and he's so good in bed.
Oh, is
Troy's really good in bed.
Well,
Troy was with you?
You don't know that for sure. Or with somebody who's like, oh my God, I think about them all the time. They're the first thing I think of the morning, last thing I think about at night. But they're always like, just a little sketch. Which one would you rather have? Maybe not even sketch. Just the kind of person that's flaky.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A risk. They're a risk.
Someone texted in and says, boring and stable is lifelong happiness. I
feel like there's happiness in stability.
There is, yeah.
It's not happiness. I think it's lifelong content, but not lifelong happiness.
That's a better way to put it.
That's a great way to put it. I know somebody who just, they're in a relationship, and I'm like, are you happy? They're like, I'm content. And I'm like, is content good enough?
No.
No?
Like
you're settling.
Not at all. I do think that people have this idea that your relationship is just going to be like lit on fire constantly, and that's not how relationships work. You're going to go through like phases where you're sick of each other and you're bored and whatever. But I do think that like there's still an excitement. There should always still be an excitement. But you are going to go through phases. Like a relationship isn't always going to be super crazy and you want to like jump their bones 24/7.
That's the first 6 months.
Yeah.
The first 6 months, you
That's
just
about
can't
it.
believe. It's like, okay, but I'm going to be home in 5 minutes. Get naked.
I already am.
I'm going to be right there. And she's on the other live phone going, okay, I'm naked right now. I'm on the front porch. You ready?
On the front porch.
I'm on the front porch. I can't even wait till we get
no
inside.
wonder your neighbors don't like you guys.
Yeah, you never know. What about you? What would you rather have? Something
play it
to
one more
think
time?
about. Yeah, I'll play it for you one more time. Check this out. What would you rather have?
Would you rather follow your head and marry someone that you know you should be with. Someone who's loyal, generous, kind, respectful, all the things. But every time you're with them, your heart aches for something more. Or follow your heart and marry someone that lights your heart on fire, but you know that there's a chance they could break it at any second.
What do you think? Content is happy.
Yeah, I'd still rather go with the stable option because I don't want to have to, like, even if it's not fiery and dangerous. Like,
there is something to be said for that. And I look at people who have been married for 50 years. It's like, do you still have a spark? Do you still look at each other and say, I love her? Or is it just like you've been together for so long that you're so comfortable that you don't want anything else?
I mean, if it's fiery and dangerous, that means I have to like put on makeup every time and shave my legs all the time.
No, because he likes you no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the contentment person. That's the person who likes me no matter what.
Okay.
And I can just be weird. I'm here for being weird.
I think you can be yourself in either situation. It's just a matter that, like, you know that one person lights you on fire but could just leave any given moment. The other person is always going to be there for you.
I wouldn't want to like wonder when I get home, are they going to still be there? Or is there a note that said, I've left you
on a Post-it
for Troy?
For Troy!
Yes, because he's better in bed and he's taller than you. All right. It is KDWB Tate McRae tickets coming up within another 20 minutes or so. When you hear two Tate McRae songs, you use that iHeartRadio app and you say the keyword. For example, the keyword might be concert. It's not. But if it is, you would say the keyword is concert into the iHeartRadio app and then the talkback feature. And then you are qualified. You're going to go, if you would get chosen, to the show on Wednesday night at the G-Spot. So if you want to go, stay here on KDWB.
The Dave Ryan Show, 101.3 KDWB.
My favorite band of all time, the Backstreet Boys, have challenged NSYNC to a little something. Let's see what they challenged NSYNC to.
It's going to be Boy Band Mania golf tournament.
Yeah, let's go. We're challenging NSYNC right now to 5-on-5.
Okay, I'd watch that.
I mean, I'd watch it. It's never going to happen because friggin' Justin Timberlake. That dude.
That's true.
I swear. I'm going to send him a letter.
Ruins everything.
I'm gonna be
Send
like,
him
yo.
a letter. Also in the world of sports, NASCAR driver Connor Zilisch, he won the event. And he's climbing from the inside of the car, trying to get on top. He slipped and he fell hard and broke his collarbone.
7 career wins. Let's go down to Mobile One Victory Lane, Dylan.
Oh, he went down on the cage stand.
Oh, my gosh, he fell.
How embarrassing.
Oh.
You win the event, you're climbing out of the side, because the doors don't open on a NASCAR. You know that, right?
You have to climb out the window?
You got to climb out the window, yeah. He's trying to climb on the roof and falls and breaks his collarbone. How embarrassing.
I mean, that was something that would happen to me. I'm very positive.
Probably.
Freakier Friday came out over the weekend, and a critic already said some mean things about it. They said, no one actually asked Disney for a sequel. Surprisingly, unsyrupy generation gap comedy, Freaky Friday. Ugly costumes, humiliating scenarios, and zero added value.
Ouch.
And Jamie Lee Curtis, she is offended, and she's like, hey, this is a tad harsh. And I feel like nowadays, anytime Jamie Lee Curtis has an opinion on something, I'm seeing it like at the top of my feed where they're like, Jamie Lee Curtis has an opinion. And she is apparently very vociferous in her opinions.
Vociferous.
Yeah, should I can
Give
you
me a second.
give me a quarter? Because that's a
Look
really
that
good
up.
one.
Vociferous.
That's a quarter.
Don't know what.
That's a 25-cent word.
Don't know what that means.
It's like vocal about it. You know,
Oh,
she has
okay.
to say something about it every time.
This is kind of a funny one. Women said there's a viral video going around that say if women order food with men's names, they'll get a bigger portion. So in other words, if you call, I don't know, whoever it is, let's say Chili's, and you're getting a to-go order, who's that for? And your name is Tanya, but you say your name is Bradley, they're going to give you a bigger portion. Here is what they had to say.
I got the exact same order from Chipotle with a girly name, my name, and with a man's name. I changed my customer account name and everything. So let's see who they gave more food to. Ladies first, we're going to start with mine. This is Emily Joy. It's not a bad portion. And this one, I use the name Andrew. Feels a little heavy, but let's see. It looks a lot more full. This makes me really mad.
Oh, I would put my name as something like, it's like a big
Brutus.
dude's name. Yeah, like Brutus or like Big Tuna. Like, hey,
Big Tuna.
here's my order
That's a
for
great
Big
nickname.
Tuna.
I'm going to start calling you Big Tuna.
All right.
No.
That sounds good.
Okay.
I want a big portion size.
A couple of more. Gracie Abrams covered Taylor Swift's All Too Well in concert. So I get a little clip. It's concert audio on a phone, so it's not the greatest. right. Adorable.
Kathy Griffin got a third facelift, which reminds me, Dave, when are you getting your eyeball thing done?
I'm trying to get it through insurance. I don't know.
Okay.
We're still working on that.
When are you getting the rest of the face lifted, though?
Well,
what? It's just a regular question.
I got a bargain down to the Home Depot.
At Home Depot?
I don't think they do it down there.
No, they do. It's in the chisel department.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's past the lamps.
Yeah, they pass the lamps, go to the chisel department. They use a little fishing line to tie your face back.
I can't wait.
Chop it up with the chisel.
It's rough to look at you.
Ow. I don't know where this comes from. Everybody's like, Bailey's so nice. She's so nice. No, she's a bully.
You've been gone for a long time, so I've just been sitting on all of these.
She has been.
Just waiting.
Festering.
Thank
waiting.
you. All right. It is that is the Dirt, brought to you by 612 Injured, Heimer and Lammer's Injury Law. Let's talk to somebody and find out whether there was a second date, because we do this. We try to find somebody every Monday, and we found somebody who's going to tell us about a date that they went on, and then we're going to guess whether there was a second date or not. Who we got on the phone?
This is Kendra.
Hello, Kendra. We're on the radio live. Don't swear. Kendra. Kendra listens to the show, I guess, all the time, and you hear us do this. And so we basically do, you tell us about the date and what went wrong, and then we guess whether there was a second date. So let's back up. I don't know if it was a couple of weeks ago. Tell me about the date that was like, what happened?
Yeah, so it was the first date. We were at like a pretty upscale restaurant. I don't want to call it out or anything.
Sure.
Okay. It was nice. It's actually kind of bougie. Like, made a good impression. We're having a good conversation. Everything seems to be going well. And then, I kid you not, about partway through the date, he blows his nose into the cloth napkin there at the table. Like an 80-year-old man.
Like your Uncle John?
The cloth napkin, the one they wrap silverware in?
Yeah.
Yeah, the nice, this is a fancy place, so blow your nose at the table anyway, but then into this cloth napkin that's out, I'm sorry, that's disgusting.
Well, it's bad form to blow your nose in a restaurant.
What if your nose is runny?
Then you go to the bathroom. You don't blow your nose at the table in a restaurant. Yes. Yeah, we were at P.F. Chang's one time on the patio.
Yeah.
Guy next to us is like, honk. And I'm like,
I don't know if you could compare P.F. Chang's to what sounds like a little more upscale.
P.F. Chang's is upscale to me.
But okay.
I'm a very simple person.
I know. You are.
So did you call him out on it? Did you say anything?
I was too stunned. Like, I was speechless and was kind of waiting for it to stop. So
did he look at it? Did he peel it open and look at it?
Oh my gosh, no.
Okay. I would say if he peeled it open and looked at it, then there's no second date. Now, we don't know whether there's a second date or not.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling this story like you were DUN done. So I'm going to say don't tell me yet. I will vote there was not a second date. Jenny?
We'll play a song first, and then we'll figure out what the result is, because we want you to text in and let us know what you think.
Was there a second date?
I know the answer to it because I talked to her.
Oh.
I'm going to say yes, because I don't know. Why not?
Why not?
Just to be contrarian.
She seemed disgusted. I'm going no. Also, the cloth napkin, you couldn't just get like a regular napkin.
It's a fancy place.
Well, I feel bad for the server who's going to come by and pick up the snot rag that this guy honked his nose into.
Like a goose. Like a goose.
Like a goose. All right, stay there, Kendra. In 2 minutes and 30 seconds, we'll have an answer on was there a second date. I say no. Bailey says yes. Vaughn says no. What do you think? Talked to Kendra a minute ago, and Kendra was telling us about what happened on her first date, which I'll let her explain the story again. Then our job is to guess whether there was a second date. Hello, Kendra. We're back on the radio. Just go over again the what happened on this date to the fancy restaurant.
Yeah. So we were at a really nice place, and halfway through the date, this guy blows his nose into his cloth napkin right there at the table.
Okay, now that's just gross.
Like a solid farmer's blow.
Yes.
Yeah.
So gross.
Okay, number one, remember, don't blow your nose at the table in any restaurant. I don't care if you're at McDonald's. Go to the bathroom. Okay, it's gross. Nobody wants to hear that. Okay. I say there was not a second date.
And I say there was. Just to be contrarian.
And Vaughn says there was not a second date. Couple of text messages. Ha, my boyfriend does that. Gives me the ick so bad. Another one says, no, I would have excused myself and said I was going to the bathroom, and then I would have left. That's disgusting.
Oh.
Okay. Did you go on a second date with this guy, Kendra?
No.
No.
No. I'm sorry. If you can't make a better impression on the very first date than that, like, I couldn't get past it.
This is the kind of guy, if you'd have brought him back to your house, he would have peed all over your toilet seat, not flushed the toilet, left pee drops all over the toilet seat, and then come out and lifted his butt up and farted and said, "Do you smell popcorn?"
Gross.
This would have been the same. This is the same guy that would have done that. You dodged a bullet.
You know, I should have expected it because she didn't say anything else about the date except for that he blew his nose in the so maybe his personality was sparkling, gorgeous. Maybe he was just the most wonderful person ever, and then he went.
Well, you know what I can't figure out is why he took her to such a nice restaurant. Was it his choice to go to this nice restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay, so he was like trying to make a good impression by taking to somewhere like, I don't know, Kincaid's or somewhere like that. And then he does this. It's like the guy's probably never been to a nice restaurant.
He's got a sinus infection.
I'm guessing, yeah.
Okay. Kendra, good luck on the next date.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, it's 101.3 KDWB. Moments away, I'd say 5 to 10 minutes away from your tickets for Tate McRae. That's coming up in a few minutes. There's so much going on the show today. Jenny, what are we doing next on the program?
Well, we have your wife, Susan, on the phone because I don't even know what happened, but you told us something about Susan almost fell for a scam.
Oh, yeah. Hey, are you there?
I am.
What are you doing right now?
Feeding your Bernie.
My buddy. Aww. He's so cute. You know, he lays down while he eats.
Oh, he's tired.
Down right now.
He lays down in front of his bowl while he eats.
Yeah.
Jenny said, "Is he a derpy dog?" That. And I said, "Yes, he is definitely so a derpy dog," which is just kind of like a derp.
Yeah.
Whereas Josie was a very bright dog, very bright, very energetic.
Really.
No, she was.
You know what, Susan? I'm going to ask you this question because I know Dave wouldn't want to answer. But did you see a lot of boobies in Sturgis?
We did not.
Oh no!
What?
I thought that's what you go to Sturgis for.
No,
I know it's changed. I guess they have tried to, deter that and
minimize the boobage.
Less trashiness.
Yeah,
doesn't feel fair.
Nowadays, it's not there.
The biggest, most dangerous boobs, and I will use that word, is in my Instagram. Go to Dave Ryan KDWB, and there was a woman who was on the other side of Main Street in Sturgis, and she had the biggest boobs I've ever seen in my life.
They're not boobs, they're watermelons.
They were watermelons. They were ridiculous. And she had a tiny bikini top on, covering just the nurple area. And she was coming toward me, and I'm like, I got to get a picture. So here I am pretending I'm taking videos of and taking pictures of and I got a picture of her.
She probably felt that she was probably
so obvious.
Was he obvious?
Sure
I know he was.
Yeah.
I know he was. He was pretending like he wasn't, and then he just full on stops right at her.
It was embarrassing.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're not. He goes, I am. I'm like, okay.
Oh, absolutely, I was. And so on the way out to Sturgis, Susan is going through her phone, and she's like, oh my gosh, Bernie won. Tell everybody what you thought Bernie won. Tell me what you thought.
I said Bernie got picked for the calendar. I had submitted a picture of him a couple weeks earlier, and I said, they picked Bernie for a picture in the calendar. And so I started going through the calendar, and then I saw the picture of you, but they had put his name over the top of his face.
It was so fun. It was so fakey. She's all excited because she submits Bernie to be like the dog of the whatever month calendar.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's like, oh my God, Bernie got picked. And I'm like, that seems a little unusual. He's a cute dog, but he's not like, calendar worthy necessarily. No. So she shows me the picture, and it was some automated picture where Bernie is laying there, and they put him under March. The word March was right over his face.
Oh.
And I thought, this is automated BS, where they send this to everybody who entered their dog and makes them think that they won.
Yeah.
And then you want to buy the calendar that your dog won the month of March or June or whatever. And I said, look it up. And so I'm going to out this scam right now. It's called Paw Prints. And if you go on whatever the website and submit your dog's picture, your dog will quote unquote win a spot in the calendar. So you will buy this calendar.
And they'll likely never send it to you or...
Oh, no, they'll send it to you, but everybody's dog wins.
Oh, I see.
Everybody's dog wins. So you think, oh my God, Bernie won.
Yeah.
And then you order the calendar, but so did Buddy. So did Sniffles. So did Joe.
They all win March.
Yeah.
I was going to say, and is it even a nice calendar? Because there's also like calendars you can buy that just like they come out and it's like digitized.
Oh, yeah.
And it's very pixelated.
I have one of those. They're awful.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow.
But Susan was all excited because Bernie won. He was chosen to be in the calendar. And I'm like, because I'm so cynical. I'm like, no, he did not. And then I said, aha. See, I told you so.
I'm surprised there's a scam like this out there because it's so easy to just get a calendar made with your dog. You just go to like CVS or Walgreens or something.
So sure there is, but the difference is you think your dog won
something.
Your dog won.
Yeah.
Can I tell you one other thing that I've been married to Susan for 25 years.
It's a long time.
Known her since she was 19 years old. Found out something about her that I never knew.
Yeah.
What do you do when you go on a road trip?
You eat snacks.
Exactly right.
Songs.
Bailey, thank you.
Yeah.
Susan got a bag of sunflower seeds. This horrible person.
Here we go.
Puts the entire seed in her mouth and chews it up and swallows the entire sunflower seed. I'm like, you're going to get diverticulitis or something. I don't know what that means, but you're going to get some sort of stomach condition. You chew and swallow the entire sunflower seed.
Yep, it's too much work to get that little tiny seed out.
It is a lot of work.
What are you supposed to do?
You're supposed to have developed the skill of cracking it open with your molars, spitting out the shell, and swallowing the seed.
See, but I have also eaten sunflower seeds with the like whole outside as well because you can. Like it's something that is edible and it tastes fine.
Do you do the same thing?
I mean, I think it's because I didn't realize you were not supposed to.
But it's not right. It's like eating the peel of a banana, Bailey.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no, you're right, Bob.
No,
Yes.
no, it's not
Yes,
because you wouldn't eat the peel of a banana. Like you see everyone
if you
your
thought
whole
your
life.
entire life.
Well, no, but everyone you see ever is peeling a banana versus, and same with like cracking open peanut shells. Like you see people doing that, but like if you see someone eating nuts, you just see them pour it in their hand and throw it back. So that's what I would think.
Eat peanut shells.
You eat peanut shells too?
Probably get that fiber.
Honestly, you're right.
You're going to get diverticulitis.
No, I don't.
Susan.
I'm not on board with the peanut shells. I am on board with eating the whole sunflower, though.
Would you really?
Yeah,
not
that's
me.
what I always did.
You get shards in your intestines.
Not if you chew better.
Can you
Why
imagine
are you
getting
chewing?
shards in your anus on the way out? You got shards in your anus.
You've done it before. I've never had the shards coming out. You know what I learned the other day? This is going to be gross, Dave.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
The reason.
I can't wait.
Speaking of shards in your anus, the reason when you eat corn and you chew it and you swallow it, and then when you excrete it out and you're like, how is that whole? I ate it and I chewed it. It's because the inside of the kernel is what you chewed, but the casing is what comes out. So the casing stays full and then it gets filled up with your excretion. So it looks like it's full corn.
Oh,
but it's
God.
really just your poo.
You're
inside
disgusting.
Of the,
Filled
I learned,
up?
no,
so
I
the casing gets filled up?
Yes. I learned it the other day. And that's why when you go after you eat corn, you're like, how did that stay fully intact when I know I chewed it?
I wish I had as much free time as Bailey J has.
No, this is other people were telling me. They were like, here, let me tell you why. It comes out whole. Ha ha. And I didn't want to know. I was
now
burdened.
we all know. Thanks, Bailey.
Yeah, you're welcome. I was burdened with this information. And now I need to put it upon you so it's less on me.
Well, listen, think of us at State Fair time when you go by the roasted corn booth
I
when
will
you
be
get home
getting
that
some
night,
corn.
okay, think of us and
Yeah.
think of Bailey J. has.
You're
looking at your
welcome.
You
excretion.
can call your husband into the bathroom and go, you know why that's still in there?
Let me tell you
Come
what
over
Bailey
here.
said.
Come
a
look
look.
at this.
Take a look.
Come look at this.
Get a picture of me with it.
Ew.
Okay, Susan, you've been called a serial killer because you eat the entire sunflower seed. Somebody called you a serial killer. Somebody else says via text, you are absolutely not. What are you saying?
I said the flavors they have now are really good, so you don't want to waste the flavor.
No. You suck the flavor off of the shell.
Don't say it like that.
You
Jenny.
suck
Don't
the
say it
flavor
like
off the
that.
shell. Then you split it with your molars.
Yeah.
You position it
then
with your
what?
tongue. You split it with your molars. You
A lot of
spit the
work.
seed
Keep
out.
going.
And then you
It takes
chew.
10 years to eat a bag of sunflower seeds at that rate.
Exactly. I don't want to do that. That's too much work.
I will say it shouldn't be that much work to enjoy a snack. The whole point is I want to relax.
And the
I want to
size of
relax
the
when I eat a
sunflower
snack.
I'm saying.
kernel is about the size of an ant.
Well, now I'm gonna read some messages from people who have done this before. Your stomach can't break those shells down. A family member of mine is currently in the hospital for this exact reason, needing to get surgery because of blockage from sunflower seeds.
Well,
They're
okay.
not chewing enough at that point.
Yeah, and how many did they eat? Susan probably had a little snack size bag, or did she?
Well,
Not.
Well, it's a bag that's lasted a week, and there's still some, so not that many.
There you
She's
go.
fine.
Let her live, Dave.
It's just amazing the things you find out about somebody after you thought you knew everything.
Yeah.
Do you really?
This
know
is what
everything?
keeps you up at night.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Have a good day.
You too.
Yeah, okay. Bye. Don't fall for the scam. If your dog or cat wins the Pet of the Month calendar, don't fall for it. It's paw prints. So in case you got a couple of people texted in and said they fell for it too and ordered the calendar. So don't. All right. It is. I don't want to give too much away, but I will say, is it time to play Tate McRae?
It is.
Okay. Let's do it right now on KDWB. You know what to do. Don't miss the keyword because you got to know the keyword to get the tickets for the show on Wednesday night.
Hey, this is Tate McRae.
It's 2 in a row for Tate on KDWB. Talk back the keyword, okay. That's okay on our iHeartRadio app.
You can see her in person coming up in 2 days. It's Wednesday night at the XL Energy Center, also known as the G-Spot Grand Casino Arena.
When are they changing the name, like official?
September 3rd.
Oh,
look at you.
Look at this guy.
Man
Breaking
on the
news.
spot over here. Wow. All right, so use that keyword. The keyword we told you a little while ago. If you missed it, then you got to play next time. We'll do it with Fallon and Colt again this afternoon. But use that keyword. Give you a few minutes. Now, the big thing is answer your phone when we call you. So an unknown number calls you, or it says iHeartMedia, or it says Bailey J. Hess, whatever. It's us calling. Make sure you answer your phone, because you do have to answer your phone.
Yeah, you do.
Then you
Of course,
win.
it happened to us last week when you weren't here.
Oh, no.
I
Did
had
somebody
to
not
make-
answer?
Yeah, people weren't
So
answering.
many people.
Bailey had to make hold music for me as I'm trying
Just
to
ring.
figure out something next. I was
Ring.
like, this would happen when Dave's out.
Oh, no. Well, make sure you answer your phone. It's very important. That is part of the deal to get your tickets, but it's very simple to do. All right, we're going to give you a couple of seconds to kind of just be ready for it. But right now, Vaunt, stir in that pot. What's on your mind, Vaunt?
Keychains are the stupidest gift you can give, like when you come back from a trip. Because why would I want that big old bulky thing? Because typically keychains are like some weird shape. Why would I want that on my keys? I want something light.
So like a keychain that says Austin, since you just got back from Austin?
Yeah, I did just come back from a trip, and we were looking at, we always get magnets from every trip that we go to. We have one from Cancun and whatever.
Yeah,
and
that's what I get too.
Yeah,
Let's get magnets.
Yep. And those are fine because they're out the way. But a keychain, what am I, like, it's just annoying. And you're not ever going to think about a keychain.
I got one in my pocket right now.
Of what?
Yeah, you have
What
like
is it?
one.
I've got actually
A
two.
Sturgis?
I've got one with little Ava, with little pictures of Ava. And then my daughter, Beth, got me one of her kids that are inside this little fold. I'm going to show it to the camera if you're watching on YouTube.
Mhm.
And they're pictures of her little kids.
You're really struggling to open that up. Oh, that's
Well, I never
oh,
opened
that
it
is
up, but
cute.
it's, yeah, isn't that cute? And
Okay.
It's just, and I really like it. It's like, it's but it's personalized. It doesn't say Austin on it.
Personally,
Which
Yeah.
I wouldn't care if it said Austin.
See, and that's another thing, right? Why would I get a keychain or any gift from a place that I have never been to? Like, why would I come back and be like, Jenny, I got you this Austin keychain. You've never been to Austin.
Well, that's a bad gift then.
Yeah.
That would be you would get it for yourself.
But so many people do that.
But you would get me one that says David.
Yeah, maybe your
Yeah,
name, but
yeah.
I could get you that from anywhere.
I want one
can't
from
tell you
Austin.
How many? Okay, well, go to Austin. It's not-
I mean, I would only get keychains for somebody, or in general, I would only buy them for me. I mean, I have a lot of keychains on my keys, but like they're specific, and then I trade them out and whatever once they get kind of ratchet. But I would get them if I had a backpack. Like if you have a middle schooler, get them keychains because then they can be the fun kid with all the keychains on their backpack.
That's another thing. Keychains are marketed toward kids a lot of the time. Kids don't have keys.
They got a
They
backpack.
have backpacks though.
The backpack.
Yeah.
They have to carry around a backpack every day.
I got
I
y'all
used to
an
have like
ashtray. I was in Sturgis. I got y'all a Sturgis ashtray.
you got an ashtray.
Ashtray, yeah.
That's not what I asked for. I asked for chaps.
Definitely did.
Chaps, yeah.
What
I
happened
also
to
said,
that?
give me something. You said I'll try.
I did get you something.
Oh yes.
I'll give it to you later.
Okay.
I got something for you too, and I got something for Vaughn.
Oh,
I'm
Vaughn's is
excited.
the best.
Oh,
Vaughn's is worth considerably more than you two.
because
We
why?
don't care about the.
Because why? Because somebody's birthday's tomorrow, August 12th. Put it in your
Who's-
calendars.
It is.
So I'm saying,
What?
stirring the pot. Keychains, I think, are a dumb gift. One, because you never use a keychain. Kids don't have keys. I feel like if I'm going to put on a backpack, I'd get them what are those things called? Like a button or something, like a pin,
yeah, get it all.
instead of a keychain.
Be the weird kid.
And I just wouldn't want something from a place that I haven't been. Why would Jenny bring me back where'd you just go? Iceland
Yep.
keychain. I'm like, oh, I remember this trip that I didn't go to home.
That's true. I don't think I've ever brought presents back that are specific to a place that I went to. That's a lie. I got my mom like a Rocky Mountain National Park magnet one time when I was there.
Nice.
But it was like pretty with flowers on it, and so that's why I got it for her because she's a landscaper.
Nice.
I feel so bad because somebody said this sounds like somebody who just got a Sturgis keychain from Dave. I hope I will be thankful for
Would not have got you a Sturgis keychain.
Because now Dave's like, oh well.
But somebody
I'm
else
grateful.
texted in. They said, my 8-year-old is offended. He has a massive keychain collection.
Yes, same.
Kids love that stuff. What else can you collect when you're 8? Shot glasses?
Not when you're 8.
No.
No.
You know what? Maybe I have trauma with this because I never had anything in a store that said Vaughn
I was
or
gonna say, that's the
Devontae.
problem, yeah.
You'll never find that in the store, or like a cup or like a shirt that says my name on it. So I was just like bitter about it.
I'm sorry.
I'm
It's
sorry,
okay.
buddy.
But yeah, Vaughn stirs the pot.
All right, on KDWB. Let's make the phone call now. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to make the phone call and give away the Tate McRae tickets at the G-Spot coming up on Wednesday night. I've got a name and I've got a number. So if you use the talkback feature to, enter this contest, Your phone is going to ring, possibly, hopefully, in a couple of seconds. Here we go.
Yeah, so make sure you answer it. While Dave's dialing, I want to let you guys know there's a new Summer Blaze Gatorade flavor, and you can only get it at Holiday Station stores. And on top of that, they're doing a deal where it's buy 2 for $5 or buy 3 for $6.
Wow.
So get on top of that.
So it's Summer Blaze, you said?
Summer Blaze.
You serious, Clark?
Holiday.
Oh, it's red. I just looked it up. It's a red color. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello. Who's this?
McKinley.
McKinley? What are you doing this morning?
Yeah. I'm trying to get Tate McRae tickets.
Well, you just did it, McKinley.
Thank you so much.
This is a big day for you. Have you ever won anything before in your life, McKinley?
No, I have not.
No 5th grade bingo? You didn't win like a Frisbee or anything in 5th grade bingo?
I mean, I've won bingo. Yeah, I've been trying to get these tickets for like the past week.
Did you ever get picked for a Heads Up 7-Up back in school?
Yeah.
Okay, so he wins all the time. They win, yeah.
McKinley, you are packing your bags and going to downtown St. Paul to see Tate McRae.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I love that. McKinley, good job. All you had to do was use the talkback feature. Do you listen every day on the iHeartRadio app or on a regular radio or both?
On the iHeartRadio app.
I love that.
Play all day. Thanks, McKinley.
All right, McKinley, good job. I'm going to put you on hold to get your tickets for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Aw, McKinley sounds like a youth.
Yeah.
Like a youth?
Like a youth.
Let me talk to him again. Hey, McKinley.
Yeah?
Hey, how old are you? Bailey wants to know.
I'm 15.
I knew he was a youth.
You're a youth.
Yeah, you should join the high school speech team. They need cool people like you.
What do you do in school, McKinley? Are you involved in activities in school?
I do track.
Track.
Oh, track.
What's your event? Long jump, high jump, pole vault?
The running kind?
I do all the running events.
Ooh, the running kind.
Long distance or short?
I do short distance, like 100 and 200.
What do you do 100 in?
Like JV? Is that what you're talking about?
No, time. The speed. Like when I was in school, I did a 4.440.
You did not.
I did not. I did not. I made that up.
Give McKinley a break. He's 15.
He's like, I didn't call to be quizzed, old man. McKinley, it was fun talking to you. Enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Okay.
Aw, McKinley.
All right, I love that. It is KDWB. It is time for, this is kind of fun. We always try to be positive on the show, but once in a while we do negative shout outs. So this could be, I want to give a shout out to the woman in front of me in Starbucks this morning who took 15 minutes because she ordered 4 drinks and then she was complaining because they weren't right.
Oh.
So negative shout out to them. Negative shout out. You call in and you give us a negative shout out. And again, we're not trying to be negative. We're just kind of having fun.
Yeah.
Give me a negative shout out, Bailey.
Okay. Negative shout out to, we complain a lot about people who drive too fast. They drive like maniacs on the street. I would like to give a negative shout out to everyone who drives so slow around the lakes because they're just going on a nice leisurely walk to look at the lake. Well, I'm trying to get somewhere, Gary. So speed up because you're going 10 miles in a 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
negative shout out.
Negative shout out to all the bikers in Sturgis who had to show off how loud their engine was on their motorcycle. And a lot of the people come out there with like just really loud pipes. And they're like, blah, 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 blah.
That's bad.
And it's just really awful. So negative shout out to all the idiots with their really loud pipes in Sturgis.
Can we leave talkbacks for this as well?
That's a good idea. Yeah. Use the talkback feature and leave a negative shout out. We'll play back some of those in a second.
I would like to give a negative shout out to all the people who were at Barcelona on Friday night that were looking at me and my friends like we were annoying because we had a table for 4 and there were 5 of us. And so we were kind of in people's way and there was nothing we could do as we waited for a table that fit all 5 of us. And people seemed extremely annoyed, like we shouldn't have been there and we weren't good enough to be there.
What the
heck?
heck?
We probably weren't, honestly, because all the people at this restaurant were really hot. And I was like, okay, so negative shout outs to you for judging us because we were waiting for a table that fit our group party.
Negative shout out to the man who ghosted my friend Katie Cap. You monster.
Yes.
Why must you ghost the most beautiful, perfect woman that has ever existed? How dare you?
Yeah, she got issues. She is one walking red flag.
She's a doctor. So no.
She's one of those like sociology doctors, not a real doctor.
I mean,
if she's not a physician and can't give me a throat culture, I don't consider them a real doctor.
She could probably give you a throat culture.
I'll give you a throat culture.
I'm going to come over there.
I thought that's what we were all going to Home Depot for.
Yeah, the throat culture.
All right. Let us know. What is your negative shout out? Call
texts.
us or you can use the talkback feature. Let's get the phone here first for negative shout outs on KDWB. First up is Suzanne. Hi, Suzanne.
Good morning, my favorite morning team.
Thank you.
Morning.
You are a positive person, but you have a negative shout out. What's up?
I do. My negative shout out is to the lady who had to zoom past me this morning only to get in front of me so that she could turn right.
I hate that. Just get in the right lane. Get in the right lane. Take your time. Thank you, Suzanne. I totally understand that one. Brandy, time for a negative shout out. Brandy, what do you got?
Oh, man. Okay, so this past weekend, we went to the Vikings preseason game, and there were 3 people on the way up to the parking deck that had to use 2 parking spaces for their one car, and I see it a lot. And I'm to the place where I want to get business cards made that I can shove under their windshield wiper that says, "You, sir or ma'am, are a butthole."
Yeah, I love that.
I love it. Okay, thank you. Kevin, negative shout outs on KDWB. What do you got, Kev?
This is a negative shout out for my brother-in-law, Joe. He's like all those people who buy a brand new home and then feel like they have to renovate their kitchen within the first month. He spent $30,000 to $50,000. His home was beautiful, and you still needed to renovate that kitchen right away. Negative shout out for my brother-in-law.
Right away. I mean, right away.
He has feelings about that.
No hesitation.
No.
That's crazy.
Home, and he renovated in the first 3 months.
Just live
Just
in it
enjoy
for a bit.
it.
I mean, who does that? Who does
Who
that?
does that?
Thank you, Kevin.
What's the deal with renovating your kitchen?
Let's do a talk back and see what we got.
Negative shout out to the people who scheduled my 7:30 x-ray for this morning when the lady who takes the x-rays doesn't get to work till 7:30 in the morning. So I had to wait until she was ready.
Okay, that's some BS is what that is. Okay, negative shout out.
I want to give a negative shout out to the people who can't show up to work on time on a daily basis. Yet they get away with it, and I have to stay late every day. Thank you.
Hate those people.
Hate those people.
All right, negative
Listen,
shout out.
Text message. Here's negative shout out to the Rum River being like 3 inches deep. I went on a 16-mile kayaking trip yesterday and spent 14 of those miles dragging my kayak through the rocks.
That's the worst. I've done kayak trips like that where you're just like, you don't get to float at all.
Yeah.
You're just carrying the kayak with you.
Gosh.
Stupid Rum River. All right. Hi, Carter.
Hi.
We're doing negative shout outs. What do you got?
My negative shout out is to anybody who shouts out their birthday a couple days too early.
Give me a break. Are you talking about Vaughn Leak, whose birthday is August 12th, tomorrow?
Possibly.
Yeah, it gets tiresome, doesn't it? I hate those people. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Let's go to Susan. Susan, negative shout out. What do you got?
Well, got a negative shout out to my cat.
Uh-oh. What
did your
happened?
cat do?
Well, 3 litter boxes, and he poops beside of it.
Our cat does that too. We got a litter box upstairs. We got one downstairs, and the little a-hole poops on the carpet next to the litter box. So we got him another litter box, and he pooped next to that one too.
Good bit.
That reminds me.
Just spent $24.99 on a new litter box.
$24.99?
What?
Wow. Price gouging pet supply people.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Same. Negative shout out to my foster dog, Ava, because I took her on a walk for like 20 minutes this morning. Literally, as soon as we come back in the house, poops in the hallway of our apartment. She's like, what did we just do all this walk for, girl?
Okay, here we go. Negative shout out.
Okay.
I want to give a negative shout out to people at a 4-way stop that even though they've been sitting there before you got up to the stop sign, they aggressively flag you to go.
It's Minnesota. It's the way it is. Like, no, you go first.
You go.
But you got here first. I know, but you go ahead and you
drive.
go first.
Gosh.
All right, we'll be back in a second on KDWB. Well, I guess my dog Bernie is scheduled to call the show. One of the dumbest bits that we do on the show.
We haven't talked to him in a while because he was off at Shannon's house while you were in Sturgis.
We felt we had
wanted to get him on the
most juvenile
phone.
radio bit in a long
He's been
time.
texting me. He's ready.
Okay, we'll talk to Bernie coming up next on KDWB.
Know what this song is? How about this one? If you can figure it out, you'll see this guy.
Hey guys, it's Benson Boone.
It's Backflipped for Benson from the station hooking you up with the biggest shows in the summer of 2020 live.
101.3 KDWB, the Twin Cities #1 hit music station.
Starting Wednesday.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is coming back to Las Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena.
September 19th and 20th.
Streaming live only on Hulu. And you can wing your way to be there for a weekend full of superstar performances.
Featuring
Tate McRae, Ed Sheeran, Lil Wayne, Jelly Roll, Maroon 5, Mariah Carey, Glorilla,
Diplo, and more.
16 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage.
Music brings us together.
Tickets are on sale now at
There's so many things about this story that I just love. I think even she admits there's some part of the story that's absolutely ridiculous. What happened with your husband that made you say, oh my God, we can do War of the Roses? What happened?
I hope she makes you smile.
I found a pill.
The way you made me smile on the other end of a phone in the middle of a highway driving alone.
I've just noticed that sometimes he comes home and he smells like a different soap.
And there was some sort of smeared substance on her shirt.
I keep finding pairs of underpants in our mailbox.
I hope you both feel the sparks by the end of the drive. I hope you know she's the one by the end of the night. I hope you never ever felt more free. Tell your friends that you're so happy. I hope she comes along and wrecks every one of your plans. I hope you spend your last time to put a rock on her head.
Knowing that he was there and then she disappears, knowing that giving her the side eye, giving her the look the entire night.
I can't help it that you're insecure about my past relationship. I have said I'm sorry. I've already apologized for that.
Yeah, babe, I hope he shows up in a 2 a.m. pic from a friend, hanging on to a girl to just rub it in. I hope you stay up all night, all alone, waiting by the phone, and then he calls.
So we met this girl, and she introduced herself as, she was like, hi, I'm Kendra from Days of Our Lives.
Well, after the fact, he's like, by the way, I was at Kendra's house putting in a backsplash.
Looked at our Target app, and I've never done this, but it shows all sort of the purchase history around Valentine's Day. We also got this Reese's heart-shaped chocolate box and condoms.
I hope you both feel the sparks by the end of the drive. I hope you know he's the one by the end of the night. I hope you never ever felt more free. Tell your friends that you're so happy.
So I hid under the stairs just in case, someone was going to come over, but no one ever came over. So I was stuck under the stairs for 3 hours.
Like you did on me. I hope you cheat like you did on me.
And Kelly was hoping that you would send those roses to her.
Oh, well, if I would have known she was listening, I would have.
Well, of course you would have.
You're this upset about it. Why can't you just talk to me about
I'm going to get a restraining order or something now. Like,
Come
this is
on.
one step too far. Like,
honestly, just get off my...
Every guy says, I told that crazy girl to leave me alone.
Yeah. He cheated on his wife, so can you really believe whatever the he's saying? Turns out that I'm basically the last person to know that my sister-in-law and my husband have been having an affair. Everybody else knows.
Sorry, I can't hear you guys.
I mean, how long do you think this is going to last, though? Because, he can pretend right now that the phone is not coming through, that the call's not coming through. Because he was so flat busted, he just hung up.
Like you did on me.
is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
August is Pet Appreciation Month. Get 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $149. That's $124 with a $25 service fee. 15% off pet odor treatments and take $50 off air duct cleaning too. Online, you can book at ZeroResMinnesota.com.
One call, that's all. It's Chris Lindahl, and that's my promise to you. When you call us about getting a guaranteed cash offer on a house, you take a huge step toward getting a fresh start in life. Make the call today at 763-401-SOLD or go to chrislindahl.com.
You want to see basketball played the way it's supposed to be? Well, check out Ice Cube's Big 3 all summer long. Fast, physical, and fun. Catch the best professional 3-on-3 players in the world live every weekend on CBS and Vice.
Your one-stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
We have delays on 694 eastbound from Silver Lake to 35W, westbound from Central to East River. Crosstown slow eastbound from Tracy to Highway 100, westbound 28th Avenue to Portland. 35W delays northbound from Lake Street to 94. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
At Rasmussen University, we offer a full suite of nursing programs from pre-licensure to doctoral, online and on campus. Programs vary by campus. Learn more at rasmussen.edu/Minnesota.
School's back, and so is your side hustle as a full-time chauffeur. For every ride, meltdown, touching me, and favorite song turn-up, there's iHeartRadio. Sing along to today's hits on commercial-free stations like Hit Nation Jr.
I'm sorry I'm here for someone else.
Or carefully curated playlists like Disney Hits. And learn something new together with the podcast Brains On. iHeartRadio's got your back with the perfect soundtrack. Open the iHeartRadio app, search family, and find your family's next preset now.
Hear the Dave Ryan Show on the radio, on the iHeartRadio app, and watch on YouTube.
Dave Ryan TV
From KDWB.
I want to mention that we're going to do a little dog get-together coming up on September 13th. It is Strut for Mutts, and we're going to get together in Eagan at Trap Park Farm. And if you go on, I'll get the address for you in a second, but just save that spot in your calendar because we would love to have you and your dog there. I'm going to be there with Bernie, and it's going to be a lot of fun with like everything from food trucks to pawtography to little free trims for your dog's nails.
Ooh, fun. Phone's ringing. We should pick that up.
That sounds like it could be the phone.
You want to screen it first, or should we just...
Now just answer it.
All right, go
Little
ahead.
raw dog it.
Put my feet up.
Hello, KDWB.
Hey, Dad. My ears were ringing. It's me, Bernard. Remember me?
I hate this bit. Hi, Bernie. Yeah, you're my dog, and I abandoned you for a week while I was in Sturgis. Sorry.
No. You know what you did, Dad. I'm mad at you. I was with Shannon all week, and I didn't hear from you once.
Actually, I had Shannon FaceTime a couple of times. That is not true because I wanted Shannon to FaceTime the dog.
No phone calls, no text. You know what that's called, Dad?
What?
Ghost dogged. You ghost dogged me, Dad.
Okay, all right.
I was this close to running away to live with coyotes in the Nevada desert.
You'd never make it.
No, you wouldn't. Bernie, sorry.
It's all right. There were some pretty hot bitches in the neighborhood, so I decided to
Say that. Can't say that, Bernie.
Hot poodle.
Seriously, I swear they were all on the same cycle because those ladies were in heat when I showed up. I mean, I know I just got groomed, but sheesh.
Okay.
Well, Dad, if you want to mend this relationship, then we're going to have to go bark to basics.
You mean back to basics?
That's what I said. I expect a brand new array of toys, and I want one of those bones that are just a full pig snout so I can really get a sense of my roots.
Just a pig snout. Okay.
back when people would hunt for sport.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, Dad, I'm going to go. Susan keeps telling me to leave it, and I guess I have to listen to her.
What does that even mean? I don't
Leave
get
it.
that joke.
Leave it alone.
Leave it.
Leave
Okay.
it alone, so I guess I'm going to leave it alone.
Okay.
Sigh. I guess I Labrador you, Dad.
Thanks, Bernie.
You owe me DoorDash.
Okay. Gotta go. Bye, Bernie. Have a good day. I don't get
So
that
good to
bit.
hear from him.
I don't know why people
Sounds
think
like he had a
bit's
good
funny.
time at
I
Shannon's.
don't get that bit. It's
Lots of bitches.
KDWB. Are you a Gen Zer? If you do, 42%, if you are a Gen Zer, 42% of Gen Zers regret doing this. Almost half regret doing this. We'll tell you about it coming up next on KDWB.
For more information about contests on this station, go to kdwb.com/rules.
Not going to be the best air quality out there today because the wildfire smoke is drifting back into the Twin Cities area, but it is going to be partly sunny with a high of 83, and tomorrow partly sunny, a high of 81.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, we're all about keeping you on the road to summer fun, to rides, to the beach, even to faraway places.
Are we there yet?
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Summer drives start here.
Very excited about what we're doing on September 13th. Something we've never done before, but we love our dogs here on KDWB. So we're teaming up with Rescue Network, MN.org, for Strut for Mutts. You bring your dog out. It's a walk run course. You can walk it. You can run it. It's very short. It's not even quite 3K. It's just a fun little event to raise money. There will be adoptable dogs and puppies, and there's going to be like raffles and vendors and baked goods for dogs and for you, and food trucks, and they're doing photography for a free photo of all your dog, and a groomer's doing nail trims for a donation, and there's just all kinds of cool things going on. I'm going to be there with my boy Bernie, and he'll be there with me on September 13th. It starts at like 9 in the morning registration. The walk is at 10. You'll be out of there by 11 or noon. You can hang out as long as you want to. And to register, go to rescuenetworkmn.org. Use the coupon code KDWB for $10 off your registration. So go get signed up now. I know you got stuff going on, but don't go do this while you're thinking about it. RescueNetworkMN.org.
This summer isn't one size fits all. It's build it yourself. Make it yours. Do what you love. At Mall of America, you pick the plans and the budget. From a $10 treat day to a ride-hopping, prize-hunting, retail roaming adventure. Whatever kind of day you're looking for, it all starts here. From thrilling rides to creative play, attractions for every age and interest, and deals and promotions tailored to every budget. Mall of America, your summer, your way. Plan your visit now at mallofamerica.com.
You want to see basketball played the way it's supposed to be? Tune in to Ice Cube's Big 3 this summer. Watch stars like Dwight Howard, Kemba Walker, Joe Johnson, Michael Beasley, and many more, along with Hall of Fame coaches. Experience the fast pace and physical play and fun action that defines the game. You know what it is. It's the Big 3. Catch the best professional 3-on-3 players in the world live every weekend on CBS and Vice. Oh, yay, yay!
Hey, Top Dog, I just got into an accident. I heard if I call you, it's top dollar. I heard you play no games. Any accident, big or small, life or death, you play no games. It's TopDogLaw.com.
Ugh, kitchen ants, runaway roaches, a spider. A spider. A spider! Relax. Just use Zevo. Zevo insect killer sprays use a powerful blend of mint and rosemary to eliminate those pests and up to 20 other bug types. Plus, Zevo is safe for use around people and pets when used as directed. Just spray the bugs and wipe them away.
Hey, you guys, put down your smokes. You guys, put down your beer. We got a game tonight, that's why another school is here. Tax the rich, your mom is here, and so is your aunt. Straight from Fort Wayne's most prestigious plant. Go fight with all your might and act like you give a crap. Please direct your attention to the 50-yard line, where for your entertainment, the cheer captain will now get pregnant by number 32, Billy Bob Bodine. We had a chance to win tonight. We practiced hard and long, but the QB's got an injury. Set himself on fire with his bong. Wick, wick, wick. Indiana's from where we hail. Look, the coach just got out of jail. Hey, does anybody want to buy a washer? Come see me after the game.
Okay.
Dave's 20-something original bangs from 13 original colonies. He courted 'em, kissed 'em, and now we'll name 'em one by one, including some he impregnated. There was Christy, April, Kathy, and Candy. She burned down a daycare. Joan and Cricket, yes, her name is Cricket. Debbie and another Debbie. Julie, yes, that Julie was a hooker in Vegas. Linda, Mary, Vicky had a mohawk. Melanie, Melissa, Stephanie, Nancy sold ashtrays at state fairs. Tammy cheated on him with an Air Force cadet and a woman. Vanessa smelled bad, and we can't forget Patty.
Law Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have a stall 35W southbound at 36th Street on the right shoulder. Highway 169 slow northbound from Highway 101 to Old Shakopee. Highway 10 slow eastbound from Central to 35W. Highway 212 has delays eastbound from Highway 5 to Prairie Center. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Macy's. If you have back-to-school shopping to do, then you should make Macy's your first stop, because Macy's has the latest back-to-school styles from top brands. And now they even have Abercrombie kids, too. So hurry in, because all the best back-to-school styles are here now at Macy's.
101.3 KDWB. You can't make this stuff up.
If you are a Gen Zer, 42% chance that you regret something. And that is, you ready? Buying a, what do you think I'm going to say? Buying a...
I don't know.
Pet. I am Gen Z. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Is it buying a pet?
Nope.
No.
Car?
No.
Okay.
Buying
iPhone.
Buying a home. Buying a home.
Ooh.
Yeah, they found out that 42% of Gen Z homeowners regret buying one, which is 27% higher than millennials or Gen Xers. The reason? It costs a lot of money. The high price of mortgages and unexpected expenses like maintenance, insurance, and property taxes, which are not always considered when planning a budget so you can afford the home, but then all of a sudden your water heater goes out, or all of a sudden your property taxes are due. Oh, and you got to buy insurance. So, and if you think you're saving by buying a fixer-upper, they often underestimate the money and time required for repairs and innovations. So you're like, oh, it's a good, it's a fixer-upper, but it's going to cost $100,000 to fix her upper.
Every time I see, like, because I mean, I, like everyone else, like to scroll on Zillow and pretend that I own a house. But when I see one that's like, oh, I could afford this one's cheap. It's because it's a fixer-upper. I ain't fixing anything up.
No, you're not a fixer.
No. I want to walk into a home that is livable already.
Because I'm Gen Z, because I'll be 24 tomorrow, if you didn't know. But I want to know what the max age, like what's the highest age of Gen Z? Because I know there's people maybe younger than me, like
30-ish? Is it 30-ish?
I'm not sure, but I know there's like 21-year-olds, 20, maybe even younger that buy houses. I'm just nowhere near buying a house. So I want to know what percentage of like the 30-year-olds or whatever are regretting this.
1997 to 2012 is Gen Z.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
1997, so what, you'd be like 20...
28's the highest age right now.
Okay. Then that makes sense then. 27, I feel like that's around the age most people would buy a house.
What age is?
Like 20s, like the upper 20s.
Okay, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Wow.
It's just really, it's so hard to afford them now because everything from the price to the interest rates. I don't know how houses have gone up so exponentially. We bought a house when I first moved here on 54th Avenue North in Plymouth for $185,000. And it's a really nice house.
And how old were you? Do you remember?
How old was I? 30?
Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't see most Gen Z saying that because I feel like Gen Z is on the younger side.
And this was like affordable. And now that same house is probably $500,000.
You said that was 1985?
No, 1993.
1993.
1993.
I don't know why
It cost like $180,000.
I'm going to do the inflation calculator to find out how much that is. And you said it was 185.
Yep, now about $500,000 now.
Oh, you already looked it up?
Yeah.
Oh, well then never mind.
Well, what does it say?
Oh yeah, it says $418,000 now. That house would be with
That
inflation.
sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Though I feel like houses are inflated even more than the regular inflation.
It is crazy. You complain about the price of food at the state fair going up. Houses are even worse.
Oh.
I'll tell you. I'm going to give a shout out to the Carver County Fair because as much as I love the Minnesota State Fair, there's just something really cool about a smaller county fair, and the prices were much more reasonable. And don't get me wrong, I'm going to eat my way through the Minnesota State Fair. There's no question. And I'm not going to complain about the prices on the donut beer and the
pork chops on a stick.
Pork chop on a stick and all that. Yes. But it was like half price at the Carver County Fair.
Is Carson coming back for the fair this year?
He is actually.
Yay.
He's not coming back for the fair, but he will be back with the fair.
With the fair along with it. Okay.
Yeah, he's on tour with Jake Scott right now. So I think he's in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Ooh,
tropical. Lovely out there. That is, you can't make this stuff up on KDWB. We're going to cover Dave's Dirt coming up in just a few seconds. What's going on? Did Selena Gomez get married? Yes.
What?
Or no.
Oh.
We'll tell you about that coming up in a minute. Also, the Jonas Brothers welcomed a very special guest on the stage during their show the other night, but they're also going to do a show that you can watch that I seriously want to watch this show because it's awesome. We'll tell you about that. More Dave's Dirt coming up on 101.3 KDWB. Sturgis here on KDWB. So I just got back from the motorcycle rally out in Sturgis. You can see the pictures on Dave Ryan KDWB on Instagram. So I'm going to tell you a statement. You tell me whether it really did happen in Sturgis or not. 4 guys from Australia asked to see my wife Susan's boobs.
Whoa.
I remember seeing 4 guys from Australia on your Instagram. One of them was super hot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
I would say no, because I feel like they're respectful.
No, they did. They did, actually.
Wow.
They were all wearing shirts that said, show us. They looked like MAGA hats, but they said, show us your blanks again.
Yeah.
Or show me your blanks again, like make America great again.
Yes.
Sure.
It was a play on that, you see. Mm-hmm. Show me your blanks again. And I said, I love the hats. And they said, I'll show you. Is she going to show us hers? And I'm like, maybe next year. So that's a yes. Susan got a Papa Smurf painted on her naked body.
That did not
A lot of
happen.
nakedness happening in Sturgis.
Well, yeah, I would say no.
Because she even said earlier, she called and we said, how many boobs did you see? And she's like, not nearly enough. So I feel like if hers were the only boobs that were out.
She did not.
Yeah.
No, she did not.
Dang.
Okay,
that would have been cool.
Susan was asked to be in a documentary called MILFs of the Rally.
No, she wasn't.
The rally?
MILFs of the Rally.
I want it to be true, so I'm going to say yes, it did happen in Sturgis.
No, I'm going to say no.
It did not happen.
Gosh,
Here
what
we
a
go.
bummer.
Did
Here we
anything
go.
fun happen to you, or is it all Susan?
Well, here's
I'm
one.
glad she had a good time.
Yeah.
Dave and Susan drank a ball jar full of apple pie moonshine in one night.
Oh, hell
Is it a
yeah.
ball jar or a bell jar?
I
bell
have
jar.
no idea.
Bell
but you
jar?
guys
Yeah.
Okay.
got turned if you did that, because apple pie is like 100% alcohol.
Dave and Susan drank a bell jar full of apple pie moonshine in one night. No, it took us 2. Got it at the Full Throttle Saloon.
Yeah.
Here we go. Next one.
Okay.
Did this happen in Sturgis? Dave and Susan mistakenly chose a campground 50 miles away from Sturgis.
Absolutely. This sounds like such a you guys thing.
Mm-hmm. Or not even just a you guys, just the Dave thing.
That would take forever to get in.
It is true. We accidentally stayed in Hermosa, which was 50 miles away from Sturgis.
What's it like being
boy.
dumb?
I thought it was 10 miles away. I had no idea.
This guy.
Wait,
Here we
you
go.
booked it or Susan did?
Susan did.
I'm kind of surprised by that. Susan,
Dave bought a souvenir for Bailey. It's called Grow Your Own Boyfriend. You put it in water and it grows. Did
I
this
hope
really
it's
happen?
true.
It is true.
Yay!
Let's see it.
Grow a boyfriend.
Oh,
And
I
I'm holding
can't
up the
wait.
camera. There it is. Put your boyfriend in a jar container full of water at room temperature. Watch it start growing. And he grows a lot.
grows?
There
Oh
you
my
go.
gosh.
Grow
Well,
your
tune
own
into my
boyfriend.
social media later when I grow my new boyfriend at Bailey on Air. Follow me. Expands 600% of original size.
Isn't that crazy?
He's going to get bigger. Oh,
Mhm.
wow.
Well,
I
know.
can't wait.
Okay. Did this happen in Sturgis? Dave saw Matthew McConaughey at the rally, and I said, "Are you having a good time?" He said, "It's all right, all right, all right."
You are
Stupid.
you're
You're dumb.
so dumb.
Didn't
no,
happen.
it didn't happen.
You don't know that how's you?
How do
having
I
a-
know it didn't
do you like-
happen?
are you having a
Because
good time,
you would have
Matthew?
had your phone open.
It's
and you
all
would have
right,
been like,
all right,
come on,
all right.
selfie time. It didn't
Okay.
happen.
Next one, Dave bought Jenny a piece of poop for a souvenir.
Oh, tell me more. Is it from like a bison or something?
Bison poop? No.
Yeah.
It's a therapy poop. It's a turd that you squeeze it, and you see it squeezes. So
Oh.
whenever I stress you out, it's got sand in there. You squeeze the
Yeah.
turd. So I know I stress you out a lot.
Yeah.
There's your therapy
Give it
turd.
to me right now. I need
Therapy
to
poop.
hold it right now.
Poop, yeah.
Therapy poop.
Thank you.
The therapy poop.
You're so
Didn't-
thoughtful.
Did it happen in Sturgis? Dave and Susan never pooped in the camper the entire week.
Correct.
Yeah,
I
The
think that is
entire
correct.
week? I don't know. That's a long time to go. I would say no.
No,
But
we
he
didn't.
said not in the camper. It could have went somewhere else.
In the RV, yeah. No, we never pooped in the RV. No, we never did.
Top song, Don't Poop in the RV. That's important. You can't do it there.
Do we still have that song anywhere?
Probably
I can
not.
check.
Okay. Vaunt,
Yes.
my present for you, I secured you. Yeah, I know you went to morning show convention, morning show boot camp.
Texas.
How much do you think you spent on all that?
Oh gosh, at least $1,000.
Jeez.
Because I paid for flights, like me and Alyssa's flight, hotel, and then we ate a lot. I just posted a reel on my Instagram at Vaunt Leak of everything we did.
Here's what Daddy Bear did for you.
Okay.
Daddy Bear secured your flight, hotel, and some of your food for free. Thank you very much.
What?
See me about it later. You will get reimbursed for this.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. No. It turns out it's in my contract that myself and everybody on the morning show can go to morning show boot camp on the station whenever we want to. Well, you had to work.
Oh.
Yeah, you had to work. Somebody had to be here. Yeah.
You're going to comp me for the hotel and the...
the airfare. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Thank you, Daddy
just
Bear.
you, not a listener.
No, that's fine. Don't worry about her.
That is true. Yeah. Don't worry about her.
Yeah. Thank
She's
you,
on her
Daddy
own.
Bear.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Wow.
There's your birthday
That is
present.
Good to know I've been on the show for 10 years.
But you've been to boot camp before, Jenny.
And I also paid for my trip to Chicago, paid for the gas, paid for the hotel.
Yeah, it wasn't in my contract back then.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. That
This
is
a new
like...
thing. Interesting. Okay.
I'm going to come kiss you.
Oh,
Okay.
please don't.
I'm going to come
Okay.
kiss you. Dave Ryan TV.
Jenny, you can't complain. I got you a therapy
I know.
poop.
You know what? You're right. Why would I complain when I have my therapy poop?
You got a therapy poop. Hold it up the camera so everybody can see your therapy
Well,
poop.
Vaughn just ran in here. He's going to come.
I'm going to read about my boyfriend. He's always polite.
Thank
They
you.
kissed
Thank
with
you.
tongue. Jeez, that's okay. It's
yeah.
down you two.
literally.
YOLO. All right,
in the
let's do
morning.
Dave's Dirt on
God.
KDWB.
Your one stop for all the celebrity news you need. Dave's Dirt on KDWB.
That was a wet kiss.
Yeah, you just wiped my kiss off?
Yeah, you did.
Why'd you
wet
lick your
kiss.
lips before?
Juicy kiss or juicy lips.
Ew.
All right, this is not really dirt. It's just kind of a viral video that's going around. These are top 5 hours of the day where a guy says he is wasting time at work. Here he is explaining the top 5 hours of the day when he is not doing anything at work.
Number 5, we have the hour before lunch. I'm hungry. All I'm thinking about is I want to get the hell out of here. Number 4, the hour directly after a meeting. Paying attention during the meeting has absolutely cooked me. Number 3, the hour after lunch. I'm depressed. All I can think about now is how badly I want to have a nap. Number 2, the first hour of the day. Quick socialize with the colleagues, immediately looking to get a coffee. I might turn my computer on and see if I got any urgent emails. Number 1, the last hour of the day.
Yes.
I busted my ass all day. Now it's time for me to start wrapping things up and look for the exit door.
You did not bust your ass all day.
Yeah.
4 of the previous
I was
hours,
gonna say.
you did nothing.
How many hours did you work? If you have a golden retriever dog and you want that dog to be famous, well, good news is they're on the hunt for the next Air Bud because they're making a new Air Bud movie, Air Bud Returns. And so they're searching online for it has to be a purebred golden retriever only. But if you have one, you can submit it. The website's returns.airbud.com. And even if your dog doesn't get picked, they are still giving away prizes for it. So you can still submit and you could win like an Air Bud jersey, some movie merch. You might win a trip to the premiere in LA. So they're expected to have that movie hit theaters next summer. So they're on the hunt right now to get a new Air Bud going. And I loved that movie. Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite movies.
I'm also on the hunt. So if you want to send me your golden retriever pictures, I would love to see those too. Thank you. I'll just tell you how good of a dog you have.
Thank you.
Lifetime, the channel is cashing in on the whole, is it Bama Rush?
Bama Rush.
Bama
yes.
Rush and hashtag Rush Talk trends. So debuting today is a reality series called A Sorority Mom's Guide to Rush. So cameras follow 2 mother-daughter pairs as they chase their sorority aspirations. And all I think of when I'm thinking of like the Bama Rush is the TikToks where they open up the door and it's just like a bunch of white girls with beautiful silky hair like clapping all
And they're
together.
all dancing, yes.
Yeah, and they're like,
See, those have been showing up on my feed a lot lately.
that's because you sit and watch them all the way through.
Here's why,
and
because
like
I'm looking at like the lack of diversity. I'm trying to find the one black girl in the whole crew,
Yeah.
and there isn't one black girl
There
in the whole
isn't,
crew. And
no.
I'm like, that's why I linger on these, and they're all gorgeous and they're all thin. I'm like, there's no diversity in there because I'm being all judgy.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no heavy girls in there. Every girl looks like a fitness model, and there's no black girls in
Next
there.
time you watch one, also watch their eyes. They never blink. They never blink.
I mean, people might get mad at me for saying this, but like sororities are basically just a popularity contest continued from high school. Like
Yeah.
when I went to the U, I didn't think sororities were like a thing.
Who's
And
the
then-
ugly sorority? Which one of the
Pi
Omega
Cap-
Mu?
Pi Kappa
No, they're
Delta.
Omega Mu.
Not
Come on.
Omega
Don't
Mu.
you
Piss
get
somebody
it?
off.
Omega Mu
Yeah.
is from the Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh.
Because they're Lambda, and Omega Mu.
He used to do this bit with Steve. We are not a part of the bit. It was him and Steve.
They call them the Moos.
The Moos.
Yeah, the big girls.
I'd want to be in the Moo one.
Well,
they probably
you
got
would
a
be in
good
the
fridge.
Omega.
You got a lot of content in that fridge. I was not in a sorority, obviously.
I was not either.
Clearly.
It's too expensive.
And don't
Is
they
it-
charge
you
you
have
to
to
get in
pay?
it?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Sororities and frats are so expensive. You're
I didn't know
basically
that.
paying to have friends.
It's not
and
only
once again, people are going to come for me, but like, yeah, you're paying to have friends and a good network. Honestly, if you're in a frat or sorority, you probably got a good job out of college
Yeah.
because you had a good network. But
Yeah, and it's not only money. Like, there's things that you have to do. Like, every quote-unquote initiation, I don't know if that's what they call it, but it's
Well,
different.
they call it hazing,
Well,
right?
but it's not legal
that's
technically anymore. Some people still do it.
Yeah,
but-
there definitely were still some people who did it because there's definitely been frats at the U that have had to stop being frats.
I remember my frat at Pikes Peak Community College. We had to get in the trunk of a Chevy Nova and drink a bottle of vodka
While you're in the trunk?
while they drove us around town.
While you're bee-boo-bopping around down there?
Did you pass out?
Yeah.
Or what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so then
Also
you're just
got
like,
in.
cool.
Yep.
You got in?
Lambda, lambda, lambda.
Lambda, lambda,
Love that
lambda.
for
Yeah,
you.
Pikes Peak Community College
You
chapter.
do seem like you would have been in a frat, you little D-bag, you.
All right, who's got another story?
I'll tell you about
Okay, good.
last night. The Jonas Brothers kicked off their tour, and they brought out a couple of crazy headliners. But the most notable one was the Demi Lovato reunion. This is so good because the last Demi and Joe, they had like a crazy breakup, and then obviously Joe was married to Sophie. They divorced, and so I'm glad that they're able to do this amicably, get back together. And people are rumoring that this is kind of to spark the rumors that they're going to be in the new Camp Rock, which I think is not needed, but hey, we're here.
I also saw Sophie Turner post something online this past few days being like, hey, did you ever think about the fact that maybe my kids were with their dad for once? Because people were coming at her for not spending time with their kids and having a life. And they're like, have you ever heard of joint custody? Sometimes the kids go spend time with their dad and I don't have them all the time. So she was defending herself because people were like, wow, what a great mom you are out here doing whatever you want.
Judgy.
Yeah, let me live a life. My gosh. Freakier Friday premiered over the weekend and has gotten some really great reviews, some really not so great reviews. Regardless, it has outdone Lindsay Lohan's other biggest movie, which was Mean Girls, which earned $24 million, and Freakier Friday earned $29 million. I had a friend who saw it, and she said it was very nostalgic and wonderful, that you should see Freaky Friday first before visiting Freakier Friday.
What's the show? We watched it when we were on vacation, and it takes place in Yosemite National Park. Let's see, Yosemite.
Yogi Bear?
No, that's a good one.
Hey,
it's called Outcast or something. Hold on.
That's a
Is it a reality show? Documentary? Drama?
You're really giving us nothing here, fam.
Hold on, I'll get it for you. Untamed.
Oh,
It is a
that was number one.
Yeah, it was a Netflix series set in Yosemite National Park. I will tell you this one. It started out good, but by the end of it, I was so lost. I couldn't follow the plot. I didn't know who killed who, why they killed anybody, who this guy was. And Susan loved it. She's like, oh, when we get back to the RV, we can watch Untamed. I'm like, yeah. But I was like, did anybody else get lost during the filming during the watching of Untamed? Just a little thought. Okay. Not easy to follow like Poop Cruise.
Not like
Cruise was
Poop Cruise.
very, very easy to follow. That is The Dirt, brought to you by 612 Injured Heimer and Lammer's Injury Law.
Set your smart speaker to wake up to the Dave Ryan Show on 101.3 KDWB.
Ooh, I love me some McDonald's.